Settle in now, folks. Fire's burning steady, and pine smoke is hanging low. The coffee's strong enough to keep a man honest, that's for sure. Nights like this remind me why folks in East Texas don't rush their stories. The woods don't hurry, and neither do the things that live inside them. First time I heard about Bigfoot wasn't from a newspaper or one of them fancy shows. Came from an old timber hand sitting on a tailgate, chewing slow, staring into the dark, like he'd left something unfinished out there. He didn't call it Bigfoot, just said there's something big in them woods that don't want nothing to do with us, but don't mind watching. East Texas is different country. Pines grow tight, light gets lost easy, and sound travels funny. A man can walk 100 yards off the road and disappear from the world. That's the kind of place where stories don't get invented, so much as noticed. Now folks have been seeing signs for longer than they've been talking about them. Tracks sunk deep in creek mud, deer strung up wrong, camps disturbed but not robbed, and always that smell. Wet, sour, like old leaves and something that hadn't bathed since before fences. Most times, people didn't say a word. East Texans mind their business. But every now and then, someone saw too much to keep quiet. There was a hunter down near the Sabine who swore he heard footsteps following him. Slow, deliberate, never rushing. He said whatever it was matched his pace, no matter how he moved. When he finally turned, all he saw were the trees leaning back, like they'd been part of the secret. Another fella, a logger, this time said he watched something cross a clearing just before dawn, tall as a doorframe, shoulders wide, moving like it didn't need to hurry. He said it stopped at the tree line and looked back, not angry, not scared, just curious, like a landowner checking a trespasser. And then there was the sound. Folks talk about the sound more than the sight. A low whoop rolling through the timber. Not a howl, not a scream. Something between a warning and a question. The kind of noise that settles into your bones and makes you wish you stayed closer to the fire. Game wardens came through now and then. Scientists, too, measured tracks, took samples, shook their heads. Called it bears, or hoaxes, or tricks of light. But bears don't walk like that. And tricks don't leave footprints bigger than a man's hat. What I've learned over the years is this. East Texas don't give up its secrets easy. The wood's been watching people come and go for a long time. Long before roads, long before rifles. And if something learned to live quiet and move careful, the pines would protect it, same as they protect their own. Some folks say Bigfoot's just a story told to keep kids out of the woods at night. Others say it's a remnant left over from a time when the land was louder and wilder. Me? I think it's something that figured out early. It didn't need us. That's why it don't attack. Don't chase. Don't announce itself. It watches, moves when it wants, leaves when it's done. Like the woods themselves took shape and decided to stretch its legs now and then. I've walked those woods plenty, heard branches snap when there wasn't wind, felt watched without ever seeing eyes. And I've learned one thing for certain. You don't whistle at night in East Texas, and when the woods go quiet all at once, you don't linger. Well, folks, the fire's burning lower now, coffee's about gone, and I think the pines are talking to each other in ways we don't quite understand. This has been Lone Star Stories, where the trees remember, the ground keeps secrets, and not everything out there wants to be found. Come on back next time. Pull up a seat and listen close, 'cause there's always another tall Texas tale to be told under the Lone Star.